Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, Malone Stadium, home to the ULM War. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the UAB Blazers, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the UL Monroe Warhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Blazers will kick it away first. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So UL Monroe's offense takes the field. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that the entire, not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need him.
Release to the back. This time he's got it. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Warhawks want to move quickly.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the right. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
The Warhawks will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock him up close to... Never had a chance. What coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. The Blazers offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Campbell. That one comes out hot down the right side.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and forcing completions like that.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got his man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Blazers will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a hit.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And they run the option, and that had no chance. And the QB, you could tell something was a little bit messed up, and he starts to run. It goes nowhere. Defense swarms him. That is the play that we don't want to run again.
They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They'll throw it on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Campbell. They're working that left side. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking left. He caught it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure. Was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. Snap it to the back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UAB. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
To the air, it's Booty. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Warhawks come to the line in the hurry-up.
And he had to go a long way to reel that ball in. He started off way on the right, crossed the entire defense, made the catch on the other side of the field. There's an example of how this offense can really attack every corner of the football field.
Great job understanding where you're at on the field. And I know that sounds very simple, but I run that out route, I start getting towards the sidelines. I got to feel it. I don't have time to look down as the ball's coming to me. Great job catching it and getting that foot in bounds.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And it's no good. He missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They went up top on 2nd and short. Surely they stick to the ground here on 3rd and inches. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Back to pass, it's Campbell. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Now adjusting. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. To the air on 1st down. Looking to buy time. He's going to run it. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. The Blazers are threatening in the red zone. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Got the quick pass. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This offense just wearing this defense down. 11th play of the drive coming. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
He's knocked down at the 7-yard line.
And the Blazers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UAB.
One thing this team has shown earlier this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like
Fires the pass, intercepted. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking for a man, it's Campbell. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Blazers.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
21, ULM 0.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Looking to move it through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Leaves it with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Warhawks will hustle to the line.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. Receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, UL Monroe. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Campbell. Uncorks one. Complete to the right. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they got it at the 42. The Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. Going with the ground game left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. And the Blazers are moving quickly down the field. Quick pass on the fly motion. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Complete downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UAB. Well, they may have to give this guy a homestead exemption in the end zone. He spent so much time in there, and we're not even at halftime.
I've lost count. I don't know if that's probably a new stat sheet in front of you, but goodness gracious, that's at least 3 that I can remember. So he's having a heck of a day.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The offense starts with a short field. Give to the running back. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Campbell. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Nickel. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wells. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the right. It's caught. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Taking it the other way. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, UAB. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. And they tacked on the extra point. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the 1st half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the 1st half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. He's going to pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A little screen to the running back. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They keep attacking through the air. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking to pass. It's Moody. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's got it and still on his feet. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And it's right down the boulevard. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Running back goes in motion. Wants to pass it. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Give to the back. No, he just flat ran over it. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback will audible. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle. It's nickel. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. 1 more snap coming before halftime.
Timeout, UAB.
He's looking to throw it. Going for the big play. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. The Warhawks will line up to kick off and start the second half.
ULM 10.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. He'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Campbell. Finds his big tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it down. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The run from the shotgun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll put the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the running back. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. The Blazers have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Soft spot in the middle. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. And the Blazers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. Touchdown, Blazers! And the route is on.
Number 3.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Catch in the middle, it's well. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Warhawks have this offense rolling. Running back searching for a hole. And he's almost to that first down marker. They're saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Handoff from the gun. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Warhawks with the 1st and 10. The give is to Smith. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Warhawks!
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
UAB 49, ULM.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
He finds his man. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Touch pass on the run. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gives it to the back on the draw. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. From the shotgun, the inside give.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop.
They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Throwing right. He's got an open man. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The Blazers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. On the ground. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, UAB! And the stomping has commenced.
UAB.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. To the air, it's Booty. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. That's caught. It's Smith. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He wants to go deep. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind, but listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They want that clock to run. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Blazers have pushed it inside the 20. Try to get it to the edge. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
On the run, it's Witherspoon. Got enough space. Touchdown, UAB. And the punishment has been extended. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
UAB 63, ULM 17.
He'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Moody. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They won the game today